Yeah. This Land Diesel, man, just came in your area for a minute. Just trying to throw a little mix on, right? Now, before I bring the mix to the table, right? We're going to have to say hello to everybody out there, man. Hello, I am Land Diesel, live from Las Vegas. And we just talking, man. A conversation to stop a lot of stuff, right? And it's going to be a fun night, you know. Roll with me, you know. Something like that, Jack, you know. Yeah. Wherever you at in the world. Pay attention to your girl, man. Somebody else got some good intentions, you know. But for Wednesday, right? I left the house. I got off work today, right? I left the house. Took me a big face with me, right? I got a Hondo. I go over my sister's house, right? She about to go out of town, so she got a dog, so I got to go over there and feed the dog or whatever, right? I'm like, man. And we twins, right? I got a twin sister. Our birthday is Friday, right? Her ass taking a cruise to Mexico. Like, I don't want to cruise to Mexico. I'll fly in that motherfucker, man. You know, like, man. I don't want to be on no boat that long. I'd rather just be over there, you know what I mean? But anyway, that's not the subject matter tonight, you know? Yeah. Yeah, go back to your roots, though. But tonight, though, I said I left the house with $100, right? I go over my sister's house. I make sure my key work and all that shit at her house. Now, in my car and shit, it got that sensor where it says my left rear tire is low, right? So she got a tire shop right around the corner from her down the street or something. I go over there. I'm like, man, can you just take that mug off and check it? Yeah. So I was like, all right. He checked it. He took it off. It was a nail in that motherfucker, and it started cracking in a couple places, like, you know, unusual cracks, right? He got to talking. It's $130 for a new tire, or $45 for the used, right? I got $100 on me. I got a card. My card work. I can go buy a tire. That ain't shit. But I said, you know what? Just give me the 45 one. Put that mug on and shit, right? So he put it on. While he was putting it on, it was a taco stand right there. The chicken tacos off the hook. Got me a couple chicken tacos while they was doing it. Gave him his 45. I gave him a 5 tip. You know, make sure, you know, you straight. You see me again, take care of me, like, you know. But I'm trying to get a whole set. I don't need one tire. If one tire go bad, you don't think none of them other tires on your car bad? So I'm getting ready for it, right? The story continues, though. So I go to the corner and shit, right? And I'm like, I just want to give me, you know, I got $55 left. No, $50. I gave him a 5. I got $50 in my pocket. Let me go to the bar up here. They got the machines in there and all that. I'm playing Keno anyway. So I know the bartender, he gonna hook me up anyway. As soon as I walk in the door, it's a Corona. Wherever I sit down, it's gonna be a Corona right there, right? So I get to playing, man. That motherfucker is taking my money, homie. I gotta put some beat to that because he was taking my money, right? And I'm trying to avoid the ATM. I don't want to go no damn ATM, man, because you digging in some money that you put up or whatever, right? So I'm down, man. I put 2 dubs in there. That's 40. And I had 2 shots and 2 beers already. My boy come in. Now, let me tell you this, though, before that. So I left the house with 100 today. I'm playing Keno. I hit a couple numbers and shit, and bam, bam. I ended up cashing out with $128, right? I gave the bartender a $20 tip. I had like 4 beers and 3 shots or something. Man, it was a free day for me. What? Man, come on, man. Can you beat that? My buddy was in the bar too, though. He from Guatemala, right? And then my neighbor walked in. He from Belize. And I'm in the middle of both of these. We both on the side of each other. We playing some Keno or whatever game you play. Poker, whatever. And I got to talking to both of them. I was like, man, y'all so close. Both of y'all countries are close, right? And I'm trying to go to Belize next year for sure. But my homeboy from Guatemala, he's so cool, man. We got to talking and shit, right? This dude, he told me. Smart dude too, right? So he go online and he looking for a different. He looking for a natural flavor for Viagra. He not gonna buy no Viagra. He want to be able to make it himself naturally, right? Boy, this shit funny than the motherfucker, boy. So he got the recipe. Bam. So it's watermelon, garlic, and onion. And you're supposed to be taking he be juicing the shit. He get a lot of watermelon and juice it with that shit, right? And you only supposed to take 2 ounces. And you're supposed to be naturally, your shit's supposed to go up, right? You're supposed to be ready. You stiffy. You Mr. Stiffy. So this dude, right, he told me, right, he said, hey man, that shit's good. It worked. But one day, I knew I was going to see my girlfriend that night. And so I just started taking a lot of it. I said, how much you take? You only supposed to take 2 ounces a day, right? This dude drunk 24 ounces. And then when he was at work, he drank another 24. So he took 48 ounces of this shit, right? So, he about a 5'1" dude. He's short. He his face starts swelling up and shit, right? Whatever the Caucasian he made didn't agree with your body complex or whatever, right? So his face starts swelling up and shit, right? He said he took a picture. He said he took a picture of himself and sent it to his girl, right? And so he sent the picture and put a text in there. What you think? She said, you need to call 911. I'm like, what? This shit fucked up. And this shit hard as hell though. This motherfucker rock hard but his face swelling up. everything is bad, homie. So he called 911. The ambulance come pick him up and shit, right? Yeah, you know. It's Land Diesel, baby, coming through. So the ambulance come pick him up. This shit, I'm gonna have to cut it short because I'm going over, right? Ambulance come pick him up. He goes to the hospital. Wait a minute, all the paperwork, you know when they pull you in, you gotta sign some shit. He can't see the shit, he can't see the paperwork. So, you know, they get him in the room and shit and stuck IVs in him and all that shit, right? And the doctor came in there and said, oh, shit. Oh, the doctor came in there and said, who beat you up? His shit so swollen up. The doctor said, who beat you up? I'm like, oh. It's all bad, right? So he in the hospital and shit, right? This shit is the funniest part. So he in the hospital. He got the IVs in. And the nurses and all the staff on the floor and shit, they lined up to come in there and see him. His shit rock hard, but his face was, boy, it was like, is that a size so shark as a what, man? They coming in to see the freak of the week, like, man. He said, fuck that Viagra, I'm gonna make my own shit. Boy, you better stay. Boy, you better know something before you do too much. Anyway, I'm Land Diesel, man. I'm out of here. Thank y'all for coming through, man. Peace. You know.